So one day, the Reaper, his name is Bob, said to the leader of them all, the Dark Peasant, "Man, I'm so bored of this place. It's so gray." And the Dark Peasant said, "How dare you? But sure, I want to take over the world too." And he's like, "Yeah, that's what I thought too. Then let's go take over the world." And the Dark Peasant said, "Well, and he said, "Well, why don't we just attack the tribal faction?" And the Dark Peasant said, "Yes, that is the greatest idea I have ever heard." And so the two friends went on their journey. So the Reaper decided he would take his army, not the largest, mind you, and go and fight the tribal faction. With their primitive technologies, they were very weak, but they had quite a large amount of people. They had a few protectors wearing the bones of some animal, and they had a bunch of loyal clubbers who were like never fearing anything. A few people who threw rocks, and a bunch of spear throwers. The 3 chieftains of the 3 villages of the tribal faction even joined in, saying they did not want their villages to be threatened by these weird outside forces. They even brought their 2 oldest, most powerful mages, 2 bone mages, with power to control the bones of dead things, almost like the Reaper, but less powerful. They brought their mighty mammoth, which was a peculiar thing. Yes, and they gave him war paint all the time. Anyways, they began the fight, and they did not. This is not going to end well for the tribal faction, thought the Reaper, Bob. But well, I didn't know. I don't know about that, Reaper. What do you think? He thinks nothing bad will come out of this. Of course, he brought a few vampires, his loyal vampires. He brought his sword casters, himself, of course. He brought a few archers, his candlemen, a few of his warriors. But to tell the truth, the tribal faction had no chance. No chance. Even though their army was small, the army was not weak, and the tribal faction was pummeled and scared away. As you can see, they were very scared. They somehow scared the clubbers, who were known to be fierce warriors that were never scared. But in fact, it worked, and the bone mages were very weak and did about nothing. And then he zoomed and got hit by some candle flame, and was sad because he was frozen. So he hated life and started stamping on the Reaper until he burned to death. He's now a black mammoth. And of course, the last people left were the cowards, the spear throwers. Of course, they were dead in a few seconds, but yes. And that was the end for the tribal faction. So began the second fight. Bob and his friend, he called him Mammothy because he came from the mammoth. They brought out their newly made army from the bones of the tribal faction to fight against the farmers. Of course, the farmers had no idea. They was just farming in the fields, and their children were just out playing when, well, what would you do if this happened to you?
I would probably run.
Yes, that's the correct answer, but they're just stupid. Like, they look like they have an education to you. And these children, they're too poor to go to school. Oh, but they did have some smart men hiding inside the
You see any of the wheat harvesters? I'm pretty sure they're supposed to be harvesting.
Yes, here's one of them. She's a very nice harvester. She actually has an education. Hiding in the wheat, while there are also idiot wheelbarrows who throw pumpkins at people, which are actually supposed to be apples, but I mean, Does that look like an apple to you, man?
Tomato.
It's the size of that guy's head, man.
Her arm going through it.
No, it's not. He's holding it. Anyways.
No, but why is
On again to their boss, the Scarecrow. He doesn't even have eyes, but he can see. And actually, he sees through the crows, which he's holding sideways. And I thought he scares crows, not controls them. But, you know, no one cares about that. That totally doesn't make sense.
He sees through the crows on his shoulders.
Anyways, we're gonna get to the battle. Here comes the battle. The Reaper was very angry because the Dark Peasant wouldn't come and help him out because he thought it was too boring. So he decided to get more troops. And it began. They all began fighting. And look at those wheelbarrows. They're very stupid and crashing through their own people. But they did have some potion makers using little poisons. But
And the children, for some reason, jumped at all the other people.
because they thought they would like hug those warriors. Well, that was a little bit of a mistake. They got eaten by vampires and sliced by skeleton warriors. But of course, no, we don't care about that. Of course, the skeletons have been hitting.
Actually, the children are a bit savage and grab people.
They grabbed them in the butt. These children were not taught well, okay? Don't question their education.
And they grabbed one of the skeletons.
Yes, actually, I think one of the children actually killed one of the skeletons. Anyways, the Scarecrow was throwing crows, which was, maybe that made sense more. I think crows are running away yeah, you know. Also, the wheelbarrows, they were smart enough to actually run away, which I've never heard of before. Because I thought wheelbarrows were idiots. They just charge into battle, not thinking about what will happen to them. And this is what real time looks like. Yep. Actually, the skeleton army was quickly destroyed. Very quickly. Look, even Reaper was retreating through a moment there. He didn't like losing very much, so he was retreating until he realized he can win. And he thought he could get some weaponry from those things that they made. So he just started stabbing people with his tentacles with adamantine. Of course, the Scarecrow was still alive because everyone protected the Scarecrow. But it was no use because this death you're talking about. Crows don't kill Death Man. Crows don't kill Death Man. Crows kill Death, huh? And that was the end of the farmers faction. This was a very jokey faction. Lots of idiots here who had no education. Anyways, and that's done, and we're moving. So, Bob was here with his humongous army now. Yes, very large. And
They could use the binding power.
yes, that's death. You can literally summon from the dead. So they stole the warriors and made them educated from the farmer faction.
Yes, obviously.
And Bob also had a new Reaper friend. So there's Bob, there's Mammothie, and there's Scarecrowy. Yeah, because that's how they work. Anyways, he had a lot of new swordcasters and one vampire died. But no one cared about that. Zeus was like sleeping, and he was angry because they woke him. So he was like, I do not like these people. I like to glitch. But anyways, we're gonna look at his army. So he has shield wall, with his Saracen pikemen behind it, with his hoplites around it, some weird technology where he can shoot snakes, and two of the ancient bull people, Minotaurs, with the ballista, an ancient fashioned siege weapon, which the Reaper wanted to make into a catapult of some sort, which he would have a talk to the Dark Peasant about later. So he became very angry at Zeus, as Zeus was also very angry at him, and they began to fight to the death. Zeus, you go for it, man. You go for it, man. And the front lines clash. The back lines also clash. Snakes versus fire arrows. Who will win?
Wait, are the snakes falling with the troops?
No, they went between the troops.
Okay.
And the Minotaur smashed through so many of the skeleton warriors, who were very unintelligent still. They're more intelligent than farmers, less intelligent than reapers and skeleton archers and sword casters, and definitely less intelligent than the ice throwers, the candlehead. So the ballista was actually really powerful. Mammothie actually felt very painful. He hurt a lot. He didn't like it. So they decided they would destroy the entirety of this faction for themselves. Of course, he thought they would get many powerful units. They would get new archers, new blah blah blah, but of course, when all archers die, they all become the same. And apparently those fearless Minotaurs we told you about were scared by skeleton warriors. So the Reaper started picking off their bowmen? Snake bowmen? Snake shooters? Yeah, that's a good name. And Zeus actually hit one of them, but to no avail. Nothing even happened, and he got stuck in the ballista trying to help them. They were more educated. They knew about mythology and stuff, but yeah, there's a flying man, another flying man, flying people everywhere. Zeus was able to do one person well. In fact, he didn't even do anything. It was mostly the ballista who literally murdered Mammothie. So we all are sad, but Mammothie will be brought back to life with Zussi, also known as Zeus. Zussi, we're calling him Zussi. That's his name. Zussi will be new. He will be another new. Not just Mammothie and Scary Crow now. Scarecrowy. Yes, it's now Mammothie, and yeah, there goes the end of Zeus. The reign of Zeus is now over. So of course next, Bob, his friend Zeusy, Mammothie, and Scary Crowy, they went in with their newly made army to fight all of this faction. They called themselves the Cowboys, we're gonna say. Anyways, they also found out that using the ballistas and all those pieces from the farmer faction wheelbarrows, they could make catapult that shoots exploding pumpkins and would kill everything in its path. They got many more troops for their army, and the Cowboys had not many people. They had their best shooters, the sharp eyes, the sharpshooters, hanging out right in front of the lasso. They liked lassoing those girls. They have lassos. They ride horses. They have their sharpshooters, and they have the fastest shooters in the world. Of course, they got their normal, shooters, quick draw shooters that are also shooters who literally shoot sky bullets that will rain down on their enemies. They have people who have some sort of is this camouflage? Some kind of camouflage with cactus spikes. And this man you need to see a doctor, sir. Anyways, they have camouflage. He looks really scared, honestly. Dude, don't be scared. They had the people who were going to the mines. They had dynamite, and their pickaxes were ready. But they just stumbled upon this scene, so they decided, we're just gonna attack them. And this began to happen. This happened. Oh, and many of the skeletons are already destroyed by the quick draw shooters. And the lassos are running in with their lassos, and their horses are tripping over their own feet. But Yes, they're having a great
And it
time
looks like
destroying
they're just
the skeleton
throwing the
warriors.
lassos at random people.
Oh, that just barely missed that horse. Oh my god. Of course, they have a very large army. Even the vampires are already dead. Wow, the cowboys are really fighting well, but death is coming for you all. Even you can't defeat the Reaper noobs. But as you can see, there's bullets raining from the sky.
Hey, here's some luck.
Yes, you can, if you have enough of it. Like 7 million blocks. So, of course, the cacti are just, you know, cacti. Yeah, they're being cacti. And being scared.
And if they lose,
Look at that quick draw, man. He's spinning his gun around. He's spinning his gun around and then
So
shooting
yeah,
it.
the pumpkin has
And oh my, there's already building a second pumpkin. And there it goes. Flying through the sky. And exploding every time it hits the ground. Of course, the cowboy faction still lost. But the Reaper realized that his army was too weak. They needed something strong.
two
Weak.
Reapers.
Yes, 2 of them were actually destroyed, which was very
So who was left?
scary.
I think it was Bob and Mammoth.
Yep, that's Bob and Mammoth. Of course, Zeus and Scary Crow died, but they'll be resurrected in some time. Don't you worry. But they realized they needed someone stronger, so they used the bones of all these dead to make something stronger. And we will see what that is. So one day, well, not one day, but they decided to keep taking over the world. Zeusy and Mammothie and Bob and his friend Scary Crowy, who was not exactly the smartest of them all. They found some new friends, even though they got rid of all their sword casters and humans. Like, they actually had human skin, and they replaced him with one actual living thing called the Banshee, but which could create small black holes. Of course, there was also the witch, the skeletal witch, flying on her purple broomstick of doom, and of course, the great and powerful skeleton giant. With his massive sword and shield, he was ready for war. They had 2 necromancers to save them from the dead. And on the other side, the Monkey King heard of this. He brought 3 of himself because he thought 1 wouldn't be enough, so he duplicated himself. He brought a few of his loyal samurai who could block incoming projectiles. Of course, he brought his ninjas, his 2 powerful fire-breathing dragons, his big group of monks that like to hit things with sticks, his 1 Hwacha artillery that could shoot hundreds of arrows. Of course, it's very powerful. And there are archers who could actually shoot fireworks. Of course, now they were gonna fight them because, well, nobody likes to be invaded by a pile of skeletons. Would you like to be invaded by a pile of skeletons?
No, I think I just run it. No, I think I just run it. That even happened.
Exactly. And this is what happened. They fought. Of course, the Monkey Kings jumped right into battle with their beautiful powers. Of course, you see the Hwacha arrows flying in at light speed, with everyone slowing down so that you can see what's happening. The dragons are jumping. The monks are hitting the dragon holders. The reapers are hitting. There are explosions of something that I think came from the skeletal giant, who is scaring literally everyone around him. Even the Monkey King is scared. Wait, is there 4 Monkey Kings? Is he duplicating himself even more? Yeah, but now there's 5 Monkey Kings.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, and look, that's what the Banshee does. It's very powerful, shoots things away from itself. They're like reverse black hole makers. Of course, one of the Reapers is just dead, I think. Of course, that Monkey King is just hanging out. Look, there's only 3 Reapers left. I think 1 fell in the pit. Many monks are getting pushed into the pit. The skeletal giant is still alive. Oh my goodness! Flying humans like the witch. Wait, why is she upside down? Wait, what? Did the Monkey King do that? And this is in real time. Yeah, you can't even understand what's happening. So the witch fell in. No, she's right there. She's just in the water. Whoa, really? That's cool. I didn't see that because I'm too dumb. Oh, what was that? What? Did the witch do that? No, wait, that's right. Just glitched. That's Hwacha arrows.
Watchers are so dumb then.
Uh-oh, have we lost? Oh, no, wait, there's still 4 Reapers left. They're just stabbing them with tentacles. And, yeah, you can see what's happening, right? It's totally understandable. I think the skeletal giant was lost, but they'll just resurrect him, you know? All fine. They actually lost a Reaper, I think. Oh, that's 2 Reapers gone. 3 Reapers gone. But, of course, the Hwacha was shot. And it was game over for the dynasty. For the next battle, Reaper, Bob, brought many friends. Here's Bob, there's Mammothie, and after Mammothie, there's Scary Crowy, there's Zeusy, then there's Monkey E for one of the Monkey Kings, then there's King E for the other Monkey King, then for the last Monkey King is Monkey King E. Monkey E King E. Of course, they brought every unit this time, more Banshees, more everything. Of course, the king thought, oh, this is a scary fight. They even have 2 skeleton giants and 2 pumpkin catapults. So he decided to match it with his largest army of loyal squires who were very weak and 4 fully trained knight squires yes, they're knight squires. Anyways, they had many archers and they had 6 priests who would heal the king as he fought through death. Of course, they had 2 catapults to match the 2 pumpkin catapults, but we have to admit the pumpkin catapults are way more overpowered because they bounce. And let's see how this battle unfolds. And it begins! The fight begins! You see the yellow beams from the priest. You see the giant black holes from the priests. I mean the banshees. Yes, you do. Of course, this battle's not going to end well for the king because it's almost over already. A squire is almost just killed a pumpkin catapult. The catapults are still alive. And this battle was a very short battle because the Reaper was too strong for the king. And I think the king is already dead. And it was over for the king. His rule had ended. His reign of rule had ended. So one day Bob was like, alright, if we want to take over the world, we gotta take over the final factions, and they are the strongest of all. And they have already tried to intervene. The secret faction, and of course, the legacy faction. The 2 strongest factions of all time. As you can see, yeah, a very powerful army. Even the military sent 4 tanks. The wheelbarrow dragons are as dumb as ever. There are raptors, prehistoric monsters, or dinosaurs, even Vlad the Impaler. There's even raptor riders. Of course, the samurai giant, the sensei, and the shogun, and Lady Red Jade, they were all, and the Chuko Nu, they were all insanely mad. Oh, I forgot about the Taekwondo, but yes, they were all insanely mad when Dynasty was attacked without them. So they were not there to defend it. The Ura, the ice giant, came. The Ura was nice. The ice giant just liked fighting people. Tree giant liked the king. The samurai giant, yeah. The cavalry was for the king. The executioner was for the king. Of course, there were miniguns from the Wild West. And of course, we'll see what happens. And the fight begins. Even some people tried to rob a bank. So they were just, escaping from the Wild West. Just warning you. How do you know they were gonna throw the vault at them? Maybe they're just gonna, run away in the heat of battle. Of course, the tanks are plowing through everything. You see how disruptive this is?
Right?
So soon, something amazing is gonna happen. So Bob is like, uh-oh, my army is getting completely destroyed. So we don't know what he's gonna do, but we will see what he's gonna do. The Gatling guns are firing off their shots, and oh my goodness, I've been hit by a bullet, says everyone. Look, it's a dead cat. That's insane, dude. Yes, the Giants didn't even make it to do anything yet, and it's already almost. What? Did you see that? Did the tanks do that? Did they literally call in an attack? Oh, was it this guy? Was this him? The Pharaoh can call in literal meteor showers? Or is he a healer? I think he's a healer unit. There's the miniguns. Of course, there's no chance for death here. Many of them are already losing. As you can see, none of the tanks have even been destroyed. Wait, actually, they destroyed like one tank, right? I only see 3 tanks left. Where's the last one now? Sorry for the lag, but I think he's dead, yeah. No, he's definitely dead one. No, he's holding a bone! That is literally like the most loyal ballooner ever. Look, oh my god, look at the chariot! It's flying through the sky! So yes, death lost, even though the pumpkin cat. Oh wow, look at that tank. I literally just broke it without even shooting! Wow, there goes the ballooner. Oh well. Is that a tornado? I think that's the Pharaoh. I think the Pharaoh made a tornado. There's Zeus. I mean, what? Not Zeus. Well, I think this is GG. Bob is so bad at life. So, of course, Bob wanted to call in some reinforcements. Just reinforcements, Because it was pretty much over for them by now. So Bob called in some reinforcements because he was too weak to defeat anyone. As far as anyone was concerned, he was no problem. So he called in his reinforcements. So these were his reinforcements. He got many more vampires, many more sword casters. He got definitely a lot more skeletal giants. His army grew. And of course, he didn't bring any necromancers because he was dumb. But of course, the super peasant, the dark peasant came with his hands. But he doesn't even have gloves on, even though there's gloves all around him. Yeah, whatever, okay. And here's the super peasant. Which, of course, is an idiot. Because he literally killed a pikeman with his brush. Is he still is he dead? Sir, are you alive?
He's dead.
Dude, you killed your own teammate! But super peasant here, you could call him Goku or Saitama. He didn't change his army at all because he thought it was strong enough.
Yeah.
Well, the dark peasant was like, finally, I will murder you. And the fight. Of course, the explosions broke out. Of course, this is the,
Yeah.
already one Reaper is dead. So many, oh wait, are those Reaper's deaths or are those the, dark peasant hands? Is that the explosions, oh, do you see those 2 Reaper deaths?
Yeah.
I think, yeah, oh, those black holes. Wait, so the dark peasant causes black holes? Of course, the skeletal giants, and they're all losing. Do you see this?
Yeah.
Like, actually?
Where is super peasant?
Super peasant?
I think they're not.
Wait, let's just stop time a second. Do you think this is super peasant? No. This guy's on red. He's stabbed with too many. Oh, he's a sword caster. So,
When they stab him.
exactly. I think he's in here.
Don't tell me he's dead
Here he is.
already.
Here he is. You see him? He smashed through the skeletons. The skeletons. There he is. That's him. That was just a surprise. Wait, is that a pumpkin? No. Yeah, that's a skeleton. Well, does it look like they're winning? Honestly, are the tanks still alive? Yes, they are. At least 3 of them are. I can't see the last one. Oh my god! Is that a tank flying there? How fast could that possibly be moving? You know what I mean? It's exploding in midair. That means it's destroyed. It's black now. Bye! Have a great time! Wait, the super pet is chasing them! How smart that was. That's very smart. Where are you going, mate? What are you chasing after? That tank, huh? I think he is. Oh wow, he's trying to get that one skeleton. Oh my god. And this is the battlefield. This is what it looks like. I mean, it's better for the dark side because Mr. Man left. What is that? That gray thing? What is that gray thing? Is that a trash can? Alright, anyways. Tabs is too funny for these serious battles and oh my goodness. Anyways. Yeah. Yeah. Well, actually, a lot of deaths are still alive. But I think that's because the super peasant left. Yeah. He's now dead.
Yeah.
Is that a fan bearer flag? Fan? Is that the fan of a fan bearer? It really is. It actually. What is that anyway?
I think it's the witch's mushroom thing.
Oh, it is the witch's mushroom. How did the witch's mushroom thing get over here?
And there was this fan and flips eyes and mushroom thing goes wee.
No, I don't think it was the fan bearers. The fan bearers are probably dead. Here, let's look for the fan bearers. Hello? Fin bearer? Is that your name? Fin bearer?
Okay, I think we need a rematch.
No, we're not rematching. Unless they request a rematch, then maybe. Oh my! Do you see all those ninja stars? Oh wow, they killed the samurai giant. They killed the tree giant, just fell over and tripped the ice giant. Did you see that though? Did you see that? Oh my god, this guy's black. I mean, that's what Blackbeard does. He just jumps in with his fingers. That's exactly what he does. But that's not his eyes. Those are little like. See now? Oh my god, he's scared Blackbeard. I've never heard of Blackbeard being scared, but you know, I guess that happens. Wow, do you see that hand just flying through the air to hit the ice giant or something? Okay, never mind. It's not just flying through the air to hit an ice giant. I think it's. Where's the hand? Is that the hand? No, that's a head. Okay. Oh, there's the hand. Look, there's a hand. Is it going for Cupid?
Cupid's flying.
Oh my god, we're literally. Oh my god, they're attached onto it. Oh my god, it's literally dragging them around. Did some of these people move so fast? Look at that arrow, it's so fast.
There's a fan there. There's a fan there.
Where? Wow, how are you still alive?
Because he fed all the enemies.
Oh my god, the clams is still alive. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. What? He throws ice. Oh my. What do you mean that's what he does? How are you not surprised by that? He shoots ice spikes and freezes them into a big. Hey man, hey dude, how are you going? How's it going, man? Oh. Wait, who do you think killed him? The ice giant is really strong. Maybe something like this. Oh, skeleton helmet, goodbye. Oh my goodness, everyone is dead. Wow, that was... Wait, is that a scared hand? And it grabbed a clam? Or is the clam scared? Is the clam eating the hand? I think it's hungry. Oh my god, Ura, what are you doing, man? Is that the work of the banshee? Is that Taekwondo flying? And he throws one axe and gets blocked. There's no ice mage. Oh, look what the ice mage does. That's insane. There's two hands on that clam now. I don't know. There's more than one, okay. Anyway, this is Death's Rebellion, or the Dark Peasant's Rebellion. Oh, that guy's frozen. Wait. I think the ballooner's alive. Is he? Are you alive, sir? No, he's not. So who's alive? They're moving towards him. Wait, the super peasant's back. How are you moving so fast, dude? Literally, if I turn it to super slow motion, he'll be moving at normal speed. Man, why are you so fast?
I just attacked him.
Yeah, he's flying. I think he's getting dragged. And there's a few swords stuck in him, you know. Let's check on his health, you know. Oh, wait. Is he crashing into these heads and still not killing them? Is he, like, saving them? No, I don't think he's dead. He's definitely still alive.
I think it's just the hand.
Dude, what are you, man? Oh my, what was that? Did skeletons just come out of the ground? Oh, they're flying! Oh my god, what?
That's a necromancer.
They're going to heaven!
Is that the necromancer?
I didn't put any necromancer.
Why?
I think he's getting dragged. Necromancer turns into a skeleton version. And instead, this is happening. This is very normal, right? I think he's getting dragged by the super peasant, the holy super peasant. Oh my god, dude! Stop! He just tackled him, but he didn't kill him. But look at the swords. Oh, never mind. He's dead. Oh wait! The super peasant is like a dumb idiot. Why are you? Like the swords are just chasing them now. Look at that. Oh my god, dude. That's just.
Can you get the hand out of your neck? Holder?
Oh, we got crashed. Oh no, we crashed? Did we crash? Oh no, we didn't. Alright. Well, what happened, dude? Holy moly, dude.
Okay, let's just watch the battle. The peasant just flying around.
Oh my god, is the dark peasant dead? Oh, he's alive. Oh my god, look how fast he is. He's like Saitama. See his trail. Let's hope. Hey, wait, where did he go? Did he go chasing after another skeleton? Hey, is that the dark peasant? Sir.
Wait, he's dead.
Wait, you're dead, man?
Dead.
How do you know he's dead? He
Well,
just wasn't
he
blown
just
back.
lying down.
Perhaps it was just blown back. They are. He's just lying on the ground. I'm tired. Oh, wait, he is dead. Is he dead? Yeah, he's dead. Okay, and then, well, that was bad. Hey man, so I heard about you trying to take over the world, and could you not do it? I must take over the world. Bob needs a better place to live. Yeah, I know you're trying to fake being good for your subjects, but I mean, fight me, man. You're trash. That was just because all your dumb idiot soldiers were damaging me. Alright, 1v1 me then. Fine. And so, this battle began. Of course, the super peasant was already rushing in, but of course also, Mr. Dark Peasant was sending out some hands. So, they began to fight. Of course, you can see what's happening here. He's black holing each other. Of course, he's already dead. And something like that. Or is he dead? No, he's alive. Hey, man, how are you? Smashing him. And of course, he's flying away. And the Dark Peasant is still alive. And fine. And they began to fight very quickly. And even faster. And the fight was over in a moment. And the world was at peace again. At last. Again, at last. So one day, the people were discussing who the imposter was. White said Black was the imposter, while Black said White was the imposter. Of course, no one knew. The two cyans blamed each other, but no one knew who was who. Red blamed the other red. Of course, they're all blaming each other. And then suddenly, out of nowhere, Yellow says this. I think people should subscribe to Entity UHD. Yes, very correct, everyone else says. And that's what you should do. Do what Yellow says, and you'll find the imposter.